All right. So good morning, everyone. Hope you guys all had a good weekend. I just wanted to remind you, and I sent out a remind message that I am going to be hosting Saturday schools for world literature for all world lit classes on Saturdays. Again, cameras could be off. Don't worry about that. Again, you could turn your camera off and just make sure you guys are muted too. So yeah, so just make sure that you guys are taking advantage. I did offer extra credit, and I will offer extra credit again this Saturday. So just make sure that you guys are, again, taking advantage of that, getting that one-on-one help, or at least a smaller group setting if you need extra help with, like, if you can't figure out how to do something. I just want to make sure that you guys know that I am here for you guys. So yeah. Anyway, so today is Mental Health Monday. I already sent you guys a remind message for the school Google form. All first period teachers send that out. So if you guys could fill that out, please. It takes like 30 seconds. Again, it's on remind. So just check that out. Again, what I am currently doing, as far as somebody's coming in. So what I'm up to, what I'm watching is I'm watching Chef's Table Barbecue. I'm very into cooking, so that is definitely something that I've been watching. I have one more episode left to watch. I'm still watching The Boys on Amazon, and then The Vow from HBO. I am reading. I'm about 3/4 of the way, and actually, I'm a little further than that. I only have like, I don't know, like 50 pages left of this one book called The Dark Forest. It's a sequel to The Three Body Problem, which is like a Chinese science fiction book that's pretty interesting. I've been listening to Streetlight Manifesto, specifically the album called Everything Goes Numb, and it's a ska and punk album. And if you're not familiar with what ska is, it's kind of like an upbeat reggae kind of sound. So pretty fun stuff. So sorry, let me just move this real quick. There we go. Okay, so Mental Health Monday again. I am giving you guys different options. So if you don't want to do a Flipgrid, I saw one student already did the assignment. So I'll go over that in just a second, but you could either do Flipgrid or you could do something else. And again, it's just me checking, make sure that everybody's doing okay, that everybody is feeling okay, and because obviously it's okay to not feel okay. So if you guys aren't feeling okay, I'm not like reporting it or anything. I'm just trying to give you guys an outlet. And if you are doing okay, that's great too. Obviously, I'm not saying that you don't have to be okay. So just make sure that you guys are taking advantage of it, just expressing yourselves. We are going to be starting our first brief write tomorrow. We'll start it tomorrow in class, and we will finish it by Friday night. It's only one paragraph, and it's going to be 30 points, but it's going to be our first time using evidence from a story. So it'll be about Harrison Bergeron, and it'll be a comparison between Harrison Bergeron and the movie, but we'll be specifically looking at tone, how the tone was different. So if you already did that part in the discussion, you already got a head start on what we're going to be talking about. There is an app that I'm going to have you all download, though. It's called Anchor, Anchor. It'll have a purple background on it, and it is in the app portal. So if you guys can download that today, so that way on Thursday, you'll be ready to go. We are going to start recording podcasts, and the cool thing about Anchor is that when I put you guys in groups, you can actually record with people, even though you guys aren't in the same room, and it should work, hopefully. Obviously, some things have worked, some things have not worked so great. So we want to make sure that it is working. But I'm going to go ahead and change my screen to talk about the Flipgrid and the Mental Health Monday stuff from today. All right. All right, so for Mental Health Monday, I did it a little differently. Normally, you wouldn't have to enter in a join code for the Flipgrid. But in order for me to do this assignment the way I did, I had to kind of change it. So you'll click on join with Google. You'll need to enter in this World Lit 1101 is the join code. Same questions that I've been asking. How are you doing? What are you feeling? The only thing I am going to ask from you guys, though, it does need to be at least 45 seconds. So it can't just be, I'm good, I'm the same, I have no questions, that's it. So you, again, expand a little bit. If you're good, like maybe tell me about something that went well for you, or tell me about what specifically is going, like why you had a good week, you know? And again, if you don't want to do this, your other options are down here, just past the Flipgrid. Draw a picture. So the person who already submitted their assignment, that's what they did, is that they drew a picture. And I'm not grading on like your quality of work. I mean, I don't want like 2 stick figures and that's it. I mean, I would like it to be a little bit more time, like 5-10 minutes taken, not like 5 seconds. So you could write a story, you could record yourself telling a story. I remember somebody in a Flipgrid was saying that they're better at telling stories rather than writing stories. If you want to do that, you can. You could create something and take a picture of it. Again, just anything that's going to help you like express yourself. So I'm giving you guys different options other than just doing a Flipgrid every week. So you do have that. Let me go ahead and give you guys a preview of the week as well. So let me go to modules. You won't be able to see all the assignments just because not all of the assignments are available, but I can show you at least what we're going to be working on. If my modules will load, there we go. So no news stories this week. We're reading Harrison Bergeron. We already read it last week and we're continuing that story. We'll read a new story next week. Let me go down further. Okay. So again, last week we read it, we watched the movie. You guys should have done a discussion about the movie. Today we're doing Mental Health Monday. Tomorrow we're going to be going over the brief write, and we'll be talking about like what you need to do in that in order to be successful and get a good grade on it. And then Thursday, I'm going to talk to you guys about how to be a podcaster, like what podcasting is, talk about the app a little bit. And then for your homework for over the weekend, you're going to be picking one podcast to listen to, and it can be any podcast. And you're just going to write a quick like paragraph summary about like what it was about. So, and it can't be like what specifically what the series is about. You need to tell me what that one episode you listened to was about. So anyways, that's pretty much it, other than like I said, make sure you take care of Saturday school. Obviously you guys will probably be getting your report cards this week, I believe. Those are just progress reports. They are not final grades, so make sure that you guys are still turning in late work if you have it. So the things that are affecting your grade the most are your annotations, the magic realism story, your biographical essay that we've read. So mostly the reading and writing stuff that we've done. And just so you guys know too, we won't be annotating every story. Like the next story we read is pretty long. So I'm not going to have you annotate it. Instead, what I'll do is I'll give you guys questions to answer about it. And those questions will hopefully lead you to like find good evidence that you'll be able to use in your writing for that brief write that we do for End of Clay, which is the next story we're going to read next week. So does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns before you leave? You can either unmute yourself or put it in the chat. So the second period begins at 10:40. So again, you guys have about 25 minutes before your next class. I would take this time. Either do the drawing in an app on the iPad, or you could do a hand drawing if you'd like to. And then if that's the case, yeah, just take a picture and then submit the picture you took of your drawing. Any other questions? All right, everyone. Thank you. Have a good one.
Bye, mister.
Bye.